Okay, we're about to smoke us a turkey today, folks. My wife got me this pellet grill smoker. One of the best out there, I must say. I'm just gonna throw that in there, but Louisiana grills pellet smoker. What we're gonna do is smoke a turkey. I've done a ham. This is the first time I'm doing a turkey. One thing I like about this here is everything is digital. I've actually preset it to 250. You can see the top number here, 250. I do have the probes that I can put in, but I'm going to do that a little bit later on in the smoke. With the great weather that we're having out here, that's what I love about this as well. This is going to hold that temperature perfectly. So what we're going to do is what we've done. I've brined this turkey for about 16 to 18 hours, almost 24 hours. I stuffed it with some Granny Smith apples, some celery, some onions, and then I put a nice little rub on top of it. But most importantly, you see that glaze on top of there is the oil. The research I've done, the olive oil is going to add that brown crisp to the turkey. So again, we're all ready to go. What we're going to do, since I don't have my wife here with me, I got my water level. Got to keep this at least 3/4 high, because this is going to drop some juice. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and I'm going to come back and check in on it probably in about an hour, and just give it a quick look. Another quick glaze of oil. We'll see you then. Okay, we're back. So it's been sitting in the smoker for about an hour, 15 minutes. In the water pan that I have in there, I put a little bit of liquid smoke just to add a little smoke flavor to it. It's all about the flavor that you're getting in your meat. It's almost time to put the temperature gauges in there, but I do have my oil over here ready with a little special seasonings in there. We've been holding steady at 245, 250. We're probably going to crank it up to 275, but let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Coming along nicely. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna refill the water pan down here. It's cooking nice and even. Put another layer of oil on there, because you want to make sure you have a good glaze. So we'll check back in with it in about another hour or so. It's going good. Louisiana pellet smoker grill. I forget what type of chips I have in there now, the pellets I have in there now, but this is a amazing setup. Pour the pellets in there, lets you know how much you have on the side there. If you want to dump them out and put a totally different flavor pellet, boom, you just open it up, it empties out. I'm very impressed with this this thing so far, but let's see what happens after this turkey is done. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Probably about another hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay, so we're about 3 hours into the smoke, and everything's going good. But if you look down here, I put the thermometer in there to let me know the temperature of the meat, and it's telling me we're at 159 degrees, and it's probably going to be done at about 165 degrees. So I turned it down just a little bit to 225, and it's holding at 225. Let's take a look at it really quick and see what we have. I would really like a lot darker at this point, but everything's cooking fine. But the internal temperature is getting hotter than the outside skin. So something that you gotta pay attention to each time you cook. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna crank this baby back up to 250, 275 and just ride it out and see what it does. It's cooking fine, but I would just like it a little bit more brown, a little bit more golden, you know. Gotta make sure and keep your water in there. Everything's going good. I would just expect or would hope the meat to be a little bit more darker at this point, but we'll crank it up and see what it does. Okay, well, it's I've been playing with the temperature, but it's the internal temperature of the turkey is done. Now the skin is not what I was hoping it would be, but I'm actually quite over. My internal temperature is 176. The turkey is supposed to be at 165, so I'm well over, and I went over in order to try to brown it some more, but I'm not going to dry out the turkey by cooking it anymore, smoking it anymore. I'm just going to take it out. I'm going to let it rest for probably about 30 to 45 minutes, and we'll cut into it and see how juicy it is. This joint better not be red. It can't be red. Alright, well, here's the final. It actually has a nice light brown tint to it, but again, I would have liked it a little bit darker, but oh my gosh, this looks so delicious, and the juice is just pouring out of it. I'm going to let this rest for about 30 minutes, and when I cut into it, you'll be able to see what the outcome is. Not too bad. Just let it rest for about 30 minutes, let those juices redistribute. This bad boy should be pretty good.